What is going on, everybody? Happy Christmas Eve to everybody out there. We are live. I'm live. I was thinking about today, and I was going to go live over at one of the resorts, and I said, I'm probably not going to go out of the house. But we had a lot of downtime today. We had all our presents wrapped, and let me turn that down on the other side. Hold on one second. Again, not expecting a lot of people. Critter Vision, welcoming. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us. We also got Catherine Wilby's in the house and Jim. More sunshine, please. So I thought about how I was going to do this today. I said, am I going to go live? Am I not going to go live? Because we haven't been going live a lot lately. Been kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus here and there. And I thought, you know what? We had some downtime. We got all our presents wrapped early. Got everything done. Cooking was done. Cookies are done. Everything's good to go. Can't get into the parks because we're blocked out anyway. And I said, you know what? Melissa's taking a nap. I said, I'm going to go on stream for a little bit and see how everybody's doing and do a little bit of a Christmas chat while we got a little bit of time before the evening hits. And it's going to be fun. So I appreciate everybody stopping in. By all means, this is just totally laid back, informal. If you got other things to do, by all means, totally understandable. But I was bored. Melissa's sleeping. Mason's about to go to work, and I wanted something to do. So here we are. Let me say hi to her. First off, Dean over at The Live Place. Check out Dean at theliveplace.com. He's fantastic. Family-friendly streams throughout the week, Monday through Sunday. You know who he is. And they're all family-friendly. They're all different genres, though, too. It's not all Disney, so be sure to check them out. We have Steve's World Disney Dan on our partner channels, Steve's World Monday nights. Dan and I are back this Sunday for our big Christmas special, after Christmas special, I guess, but it'll be on Dan's channel, 6 o'clock. Check it out. It's going to be fun. Members, good to have all our members here. Thank you all for being here. We love you guys. You guys are amazing. And let's say hi to everybody in the chat. We've got Critter Visions here. Catherine Wilby. Jim, more sunshine, please. Samantha Lowe. Craig's Robotics. There's Carlos, Disney World Freak, in the house. Mike Beachman, Michael Riley, good to see you again. Ray, Disney Circus Girl, good to see you, Ray. Hope you're doing well. Abnormal's in the house. Where's the rest of the family? They're all asleep. There's Victor. Hey, Victor, good to see you. Let's see, Francisco's in the house. Alyssa Stenberg. There's Adam Baum. Adam, haven't seen you in a while. Is this a cooking channel? I'm trying to baste a turkey. Dude, Melissa is the one that asked there, Adam. If she wasn't asleep, she would know the answer. Boy, can she cook a turkey. Welcome in, Phantasmic Chronicles. Sophie B., Denise, is it Denise Denai? Malufi, welcome in. Good to see you. Wendy B, Merry Christmas. This is perfect, Walt. You can talk to me while I mash up your dressing for tomorrow. That's awesome. Yes, I love dressing, by the way. It's one of my favorite things. Merry Christmas. Everybody's saying Merry Christmas to everybody. John, Serpum, Cherie, Surfer Girl. Good to have everybody here. It's funny you talk about meals for Christmas. A lot of times, like for us, what I eat on Thanksgiving, it's okay to me. It can be ditto for Christmas. That's kind of how it is in our family. Thanksgiving and Christmas are pretty much the same meal. Turkey, dressing, stuffing. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, all that good stuff. Some people will do, let me know in the chat what you guys do. Some people will do ham. Some people will do other things for Christmas than they do for Thanksgiving. But in our family, like, we're going to have a ham this year, but we're also going to have turkey. What do you guys do? I'd like to know. What do you guys do? 1 cup. There you go, right there. Thanks, Brian. Good to see you. Yes, Melissa is asleep. Linda B., welcome in. Good to have you here. And Ann Felicia, welcome in. Hi, Ann. Good to see you. Merry Christmas to you. We are talking all things Christmas tonight. We normally don't go live on Friday afternoons, obviously, because we're all working or doing their thing. But we wanted to kill some time this evening. I got on my Dashing Through the Snow shirt. This is a Christmas/Star Wars shirt, which is really cool. Now, I think tonight, while I'm waiting for you guys, let's see. So Victor says all fish tonight, chicken marsala tomorrow. That's interesting. Okay. Linda says we have tamales and ham. Very nice. 2 hours, and be sure to add milk. There you go. Hassan, good to see you again. Okay. Excuse me. Jason Buckingham, welcome in, Jason. Good to see you as well. So I think a lot of us I kind of correlate Christmas and Thanksgiving to kind of, like I said, the same. It's just, that's how it is for us. That's what we do. I know Melissa would like to have it a little bit different, but I wouldn't. I invited Piglet over, and he had a run-in with Pooh's honey, and that's all I'll say. Merry Christmas to you too, Teresa. Turkey and tamales. There you go, Francisco. So I got to ask a question. We're doing good, Hassan. Hope you are. Fried rice and pork. Interesting. See? That's what I'm talking about. Not everybody does the turkey thing, and that's great. I didn't know that. Leaving it a bit for North Jersey for big fish dinner tonight. Clam, shrimp, and all kinds of seafood. There you go. John, you're going to have the same thing tomorrow? I'm curious. Wednesday, I have 2 ducks in the oven now. We'll serve with a spatzel later. Husband is German. Turkey tomorrow. There you go. So turkey tomorrow, though. Okay. There's Paul. Engel is in the house. What's up, Paul? Good to see you. And Sam, Disney Master Chief. Merry Christmas to all of you. Clarabelle's coming over tomorrow. That's awesome. Prime rib. Wow, look at that, Jason. That's awesome. Good job, guys. So many different things. Very few of us have said turkey for tomorrow, which I think that's really neat that you're having different things. Now, I got to ask, are these things that you're doing, are they tradition in your family, or you're just, this is what you want for tomorrow? I'm curious as to whether or not this is something that you guys do as a tradition or not. Okay, John, that's how I am. I do turkey and ham tomorrow. That's how we are. Kim Daniels, welcome in. Good to see you. Good old North Carolina barbecue with all the fixings. There you go. That sounds good. From Sri Lanka. Oh my gosh, Ian. Thank you again for being here. That's pretty awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, it is. Very nice. Very good. So it is a tradition. Okay, yeah. See, with us too, that's kind of how it is. It's kind of traditions for us to do that kind of stuff. So that's why I ask. Take that out of there so I can get back to the comments with you guys. Fish for tonight is tradition. Tomorrow chicken is different. Okay. Victor says it's different. There you go. Tonight is Italian part of... okay, John. That's interesting. Hey, is it Grega? John, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're having a great holiday. Sam says we usually do ham and sometimes turkey. This year, my daughter and I are frying pork chops and having mashed potatoes. There you go. That's awesome. See? I noticed that most people don't seem to be as strict with what they're making on Christmas like they do on Thanksgiving. I mean, Thanksgiving, everybody's turkey. But it seems to be a little bit different with Christmas. Kim says, we usually do the same thing for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. Decided to change it up a little this year. There you go. That's awesome. There you go. Grega says they have ham. We do too. That's what we're going to have tomorrow with turkey, though. I got to say. Noel Ash, welcome in. Hi, Noel. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. Brian's in here. He says, family tradition, homemade Italian sausage tonight, and my grandfather's recipe for roasted chicken and wine tomorrow. See, that's awesome. But it's tradition, and that's great. In north of or Mexico, we share some dining traditions with South U.S. There you go. See? Pixar Shark, welcome in. Good to have you here. Christopher Jameson, welcome in. We all serve Christmas gifts tomorrow morning. Very nice. Us too. We actually did a little bit of it today. Is turkey good? Never had it. I love turkey personally, and I'm a big turkey fan. But for me, turkey is twice a year. I have to be honest. It really is twice a year. It's Christmas and Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's really the only time we eat it. And I think that's why, for me, I don't want to say demand it, but I really expect it because I don't ask for it at all the rest of the year. We don't ever eat turkey. Melissa never goes out and says, oh, let's go get an 8-pound turkey tomorrow. We don't do it. We only do it for Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's it. So it's a special time. It's a special meal to us, or at least to me. And that's why I kind of really want it on those 2 big days. Prime rib tomorrow for Paul. That's awesome. So I still have this lingering cough. I don't have COVID. I'm tested negative. Did it twice now, just to be sure. But I've had this sinus infection I just can't get rid of. Same thing Angela had from This Our Dream for a while. It seems like it's been going around. And the cough is always the last part to go. I just can't get rid of the cough. I feel great. Head's all cleared up and everything, but I just can't get rid of the cough. Well, Melissa, Merry Christmas to you both. Miss Sugar Cookie, good to have you here as well. Thank you guys for being here. But tradition is a big thing to me. I've always been a big tradition guy, especially with Christmas. I love opening my presents on Christmas Day. I really don't want to open on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is church. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day is with family and friends as best you can. And it's always been a big thing for me. This year is really kind of different for us. I don't know about for you guys, but for us, it's just me. It's just Melissa, Mason, and I this year. So it's going to be different. Walter's not here. I'm not going to see my family. Melissa's not going to see her family. So it's going to be different. Yep. Goodbye to 2021. Hopefully 2022 is going to be a little bit different. We're going to get into that too, because I want to talk a little bit about Disney and what we're expecting in 22. I cooked a 6.5-pound ham Wednesday, and tomorrow is a 4-pound prime rib roast. It's Christmas all week. Nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. Now, Josh Sings, welcome in. Josh, good to see you. Yeah, fluctuating fever going on in my family right now. Had to cancel all our plans. Weird Christmas. Yeah, it's a weird Christmas for sure. Going around. Definitely going around for sure. But we'll see. Hope so. Keep going. But yeah, we'll see what's going to happen tonight. I think Melissa and I are going to go out. We're going to take Mason to work. And there's an area called Jeter. Hold on, I'm going to look it up for you guys. It's in Celebration, Florida. And they have all these lights. I'm going to look it up for you guys, and I'm going to tell you. Super Disney Family. Nick and Shana told us about it. It's on, where is it? It's on Jeter Bend in Celebration. They actually have a Facebook page and everything, and there's lights, and there are all kinds of Christmas lights. So we're probably going to go check that out tonight and see what that's like. If we do go, I'm going to film it. I'm not going to stream it, but I am going to vlog it for you guys and put that up so you guys can see what that was like. Hey, Robert, welcome in. Good to have you here. Robert, is it Denoyers? Am I saying that right? Is the S silent there? Denoyers? Welcome in, Robert. Good to have you here. Merry Christmas to you. And there's Dawn, the hitchhiking boons. When your kiddies get older, you have to be flexible for holidays. That's true. That is very, very true. But this year is Walter's year with his fiance up in New Jersey, so we wouldn't have seen him anyway. He would have been up there either way. As the rumors fly, do you think Iger returns? Victor, I'm going to talk about that in a minute here because I don't know. Are your hands fake? No, they're real. Ian, welcome in. Good to have you here. Best present this Christmas is my daughter testing negative for COVID. There you go. That's exactly right. That's a good one. Both are silent. Okay. So it's Robert Denoyer. I got you. Okay, got you. Weekend Adventures with Matt Wackler. What's up, Matt? Good to see you again. How are you, buddy? Good to have you here. And great to have you guys. So let's talk a little bit about that. Somebody asked earlier what they think. Yeah. You do have to be flexible for sure. I would have to say for me, what do I think about 2022? Let's get into 2022 a little bit with Disney because as you can see behind me, we are a major Disney channel here. That's what we do. That's what 95% of what we do is Disney on this channel. Hey, Teresa Henry, good afternoon to you. How are you? Ciro 2009, New Jersey, welcome in as well. And guys, we got 30 likes. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very much. Again, this is just going to be kind of a laid-back chat this afternoon, but I hadn't been on in a while. We hadn't streamed in days, and I thought, you know what, it'd be nice to catch up with everybody and see what everybody's doing. 2022, there's been rumors, like Victor said, of Bob Iger possibly returning. You know what? I think it's 50-50. I really do. I could see him, he's done everything I feel he's needed to do for this company. He can't do it forever. At some point, somebody has to take over. And I got to be honest with you, he's the one that recommended Chapek. He's the guy that recommended him. So if you're going to fall, if somebody's going to fall on the sword for that, it's kind of got to be Iger. And if Iger comes back in, I think it makes him look bad as to his successor because he's the one that chose him. So maybe he just says, look, I chose him. He just didn't do well. I don't know what he's going to do. I would not be surprised if he doesn't. If he does, I think I'd be more surprised if he does come back. I think he served his years in this company for well over 30 years, I think, if not more than that. And I think it's time for him to move on. And he's probably just going to say, you need to sink or swim without me. Pixar says my dad's going for COVID tests as we speak. Well, I hope he's okay. Eden Current, welcome in. Good to see you. JD Kuntz, what's up, Jason? Good to see you. I'm great. Thanks, but I have to work on Christmas Day. Well, I hope you have a good day. What's up, VP? Welcome in, buddy. Hope your trip to New York was good. Captain Akron, welcome in. And Blaine, really creative travel. I haven't seen you guys in a while. How are you? Good to have you here. But yeah, I think for me personally, I don't see how he comes back. I don't know. I don't see what's his motivation to come back. To save the company again? I don't know. I mean, he came in when Eisner was at the end of his rope and, moved the company forward. I don't see him coming back. I don't know. I don't see where's the incentive? And you guys in the chat, let me know what you think. Where's the incentive to him to come back? What has he got to prove? I don't see it. Dawn says, Jeff and I decorate and cook and hope that the kids and grandkids show up. Work schedules change, plans change. Yep, that's exactly right. That is true. I love your videos so much. Thank you for... Oh, Eden, it's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. It was great. Looking forward to next. That's awesome, VP. I'm glad you had fun, man. Good for you. Excuse me. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. We're planning to have Christmas after the fact once everyone's feeling better. Yep. That's true. Hey, Megan, good to see you again. There's Megan. Megan, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Two-part question. Do less people come without Magical Express, and will they ever bring it back? No, I don't think less people come. I really don't. Vicky Pauly, welcome in. Good to have you here. I don't think less people come because I don't think Disney doesn't advertise based on most. I mean, I guess they want returning customers, but I think they ultimately they kind of market towards new people coming in, people that have never been before, and you see a lot of it. So I don't know. I think they'll have some sort of Magical Express. It just won't be free. Mears has already said that they'll have something in place for people to get from the airport to Disney. It just won't be free. So no, I don't think it'll be free at all again. They're just Disney is at least under this regime, and really under Iger too. I don't care what everybody says. I think people turn a blind eye to Iger and they think he was like God's gift to Disney. He was fine, but a lot of what you see now was already in place when he was still in charge. And Chapek just implemented it, and he gets the fall on a lot of it. That's just me. But no, I don't think you'll ever see. I don't think you'll ever see Magical Express again. There's no incentive for Disney to have it that way. They're going to get people no matter what. People are going to come to Disney. Period. I don't think he comes back. No incentive, especially since he's been dumping his stock. Right? Exactly. I agree. I mean, there's certain things you can tell that are telltale signs that he's moving on. I mean, he put it in, I think it was a Vanity Fair or something. He did an interview where he said he knew it was time for him to leave when he started to not listen to other people. You can't say that and then say, oh, never mind, I'm coming back. Yeah, I don't know. Chapek's CEO, but the stockholders and the board have to be signing off on the price hikes and cuts in the parks. Where exactly? I mean, ultimately, he makes the decision, but that's why he's in place. The stockholders just want their stock to go up. They don't care how it goes up. They just want it to go up. Whether that means price increases or things of that nature, I don't know how much of a say the stockholders have in that. I don't think he goes in there and says, "Hey, we want to raise the price of rooms 20% next year." And I think that's his job. That's his job to make that decision. What they're ultimately going to look at, in my opinion, is they're going to look at the bottom line. Christine Hickman, welcoming. Merry Christmas to you. There's Jeff and Angela. I think it's Angela. Good afternoon and Merry Christmas. I'll be surprised if Iger comes back too. Yeah, I don't think he comes back. There's no need for him to. Never heard of will rise up and fix things. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to cough again. I think a lot of folks are hoping, and I don't know. Hey, Debbie Williams, welcome in. Let's see. Brandy Paez, welcome in. Good to see you, Brandy. 91 J loves Disney. Father, fire both Bobs. Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Here's my thing. Jeannie, welcome in as well. Good to see you. Welcome in. I think a lot of people think Steve, Stardio Studios, welcome in. It's me, Santa. Not really. It's just me. Merry Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks, Steve. Good to see you, man. I think they need somebody new. I do. I wonder about Josh tomorrow. I know everybody's in love with that guy too. I think he's okay. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, everything falls to Chapek because people just don't like him. He's not as personable. He's not. I agree. I agree 100%. He's not as personable as Bob Iger was. Bob Iger is very likable. He's good in front of the camera. He's good on stage. He has a presence to him. This guy fumbles. He's a little bit, he just doesn't have a good look to him. He bumbles a lot. He's just not good in front of the camera. He just doesn't prepare well. He's just not good at it. Iger was the exact opposite. He was wonderful. What was one of the things people loved about Michael Eisner? He was great in front of the camera. He really knew how to sell the company. He used to be on Wonderful World of Disney on Sunday nights. He used to introduce the shows. I don't think Chapek has that, and we'll see. But I think that they ultimately have to find somebody that has the greater good. See, I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again. As the years go on, we get further and further away from the original core of people that knew Walt and what he really wanted, because they either retire, pass away. We get further and further away from that original connection to him, his ideas, his vision, and his guidelines of what he wanted. And as we get further and further away, we start to lose sight of what it initially was. And I think that's going to happen no matter who's in charge, unless they really, really, really are on board with everything he wanted to do. And I don't know that necessarily everybody that comes in is or will be on board with what he always wanted. That's awesome, Steve. Came back all good. Thanks for your prayer. That's awesome. Good for you. That's awesome news. Prayers do work. Anyway, Jay, I think you should be CEO, Walt. No, not quite. I wouldn't do well. I think Bob Iger is likable. I'm not a big fan of Bob Iger, but I think he's likable. I think it depends on what you're looking at. He's a personable person. I think he does well. He does good with interviews. He's good on TV. I'm taking away his political side of it. If you're just looking at him as to who he is, I think Iger is likable. Yeah, I think he is. And they should make Bob Gurr CEO till he passes away. I don't think he could handle it at this point. Monique Silva, welcome in. Good to have you here. Merry Christmas to you. Josh DeMar gets the parks. He's charismatic, and I think he should be CEO. I don't know about the financial aspect. But see, that's the thing, though. If he's CEO, he's in on all the financial aspects of this. And I think that as president of the parks, he's in on some of these decisions, too. That's why I say not everything falls to the feet of the CEO, in my opinion. I think that DeMauro has a play in this, and some of these other folks that are up in these high executive positions, they all come together and say, this is what we're going to do moving forward. It's not Chapek that comes in there and says, I have this great idea. Let's do Genie Plus. It's not him. It's a combination of everybody, Josh DeMauro included. He's a CEO. And I can promise you, if Josh DeMauro is in charge, the first group of people that he's going to want to make happy are his shareholders. They're going to be first. Space Mountain Dave Gantrell, welcome in. Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. Will Ovens, welcome in. Good to have you here as well. Hey, Ashley Loves Disney, welcome in. I did get the card, Ashley. Thank you very much. And thank you to everybody that sent us cards this year. We have a ton of them downstairs. We just got more again today. And it's been amazing. Thank you so much. You know who else is likable? Me. I'm a people person. I'd be good with people. That's from Office Space. I've never seen Office Space. I read the book. It is a good book. It is, and he's very candid in that book. He is. He's very candid. I've read the book. I enjoyed it. I like a lot of the things he talked about when he talked about Apple and him and Steve Jobs. That was interesting. It was a good book. It might 91J. That may very well be. I think a lot of it with him is analytics. A lot of it is numbers and databases instead of just gut and instinct and things like that. If I was Bob Iger, I wouldn't return. At his age, I would enjoy the luxury lifestyle his high-profile job at Disney has brought him. Life is too short. Who needs all the stress? I agree. And I think he's financially set. He doesn't need the heartache anymore. He doesn't need the headache either. At least we'll get a Toy Story park. It's funny you said that, Adam, because hey, Mike Cabral, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I really liked Eisner. I think Eisner, it's always, what's funny is people always remember how you finish. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And he didn't finish well. Eisner had his vice president who was his yin to his yang. They really they really bounced off each other really, really well. And when he lost that man, whose name escapes me, to that plane accident, it really threw Eisner for a loop. And he didn't have that guy to kind of pull in the reins on Eisner those last few years. And I really think that's what was Eisner's downfall. I think, people around you is really what really makes you great. I think that helps presidents, their cabinet, and their people around them is a big deal. I think it was a thing for Eisner. I think Eisner was great. Eisner he laid the groundwork for Shanghai Disney. He's the one that started some of these other overseas parks that we have. Disney Cruise Line was Michael Eisner. Hollywood Studios is Michael Eisner. I think Disney on TV is Eisner. He did a lot. He was my favorite. He was the one I liked. Zachary Gibbons, welcome in. I'll be at the Magic Kingdom on January 2nd. Will all the Christmas decorations be down by then? Zachary, it's going to be close. I'm going to say no. I think you're going to be okay. I really do. Fire Josh tomorrow, too. He's no pal. I don't know. I like him. I do like him. I think he's got a good... I think I like him in the role he's in. I think how he is might change if he keeps going up the ladder. Rumors I have heard, though, is that Chapek hasn't let Josh or the Imagineers do the things they want. He's handcuffing them. VP, I always say, consider the sources. And sometimes sources are not as they're not as impartial as you may think. They may tend to not sugarcoat things, or they may steer it in a certain way that makes him look bad. I try to be as fully transparent and fair as I can be. Rumors are just that. They're rumors. I can promise you that 80 to 90% of the rumor you hear is probably not true. That's just my opinion, but I always say what I don't want to hear it from them. If you heard from Josh tomorrow that he said, hey, such and such, that's one thing. But him hearing it from him, from hearing it from him, from her to you, things get kind of convoluted or distorted once they get to you. That's just my opinion. I agree Walt tomorrow is getting a pass on a lot of these unpopular decisions, but he has to be involved in them. I think he is involved. I mean, I really do. I really think that he is involved. It's true, 91J. It's definitely, that's right. Why are they considering bringing back Bob Iger as the new CEO doing that bad? They're not. I really don't think they're considering bringing him back. I think it's the media just trying to stir things up. I don't. Personally, I don't think, it's not a matter of whether or not they're even considering. He doesn't want to come back. There's no need for it. Frank Wells. Thank you, Steve. I couldn't remember the gentleman's name that was with Eisner. He's the one that passed away. They were doing great. And then Frank Wells passes away in that plane crash, and it just wasn't the same for Eisner. He wasn't good at both aspects of it. He wasn't good at the aspect of the financial side. He was good at the creative side of things. Whereas Wells was the one that had to pull him back and say, well, we can't really do this and this. This probably isn't a very good idea. They really worked well together. They really did. Pixie Dust Run, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you. I've got Eisner's autograph. I want Frank Wells, but that ain't happening. That's true. Biggest thing that Iger did for Disney was Disney Plus. The streaming service pretty much kept the company afloat during the blip. Well, that was a big one, and that was already in place before the blip really happened. We knew it was coming. I think Iger's done a lot. I mean, he purchased Star Wars, he purchased Pixar, he purchased Marvel. He's had some big purchases. So that's really helped his portfolio. Hey, Cy, welcome in. Everybody say hi to Cy. Merry Christmas to you. All the big expansions were Eisner. A lot of them were. I mean, I think that, look, I think they all have their pros and cons to them. No CEO is ever perfect. But I think they've each helped to build this juggernaut of a dynasty company that we have today. And I think that maybe that's not a good thing. I think them being the juggernaut that they are, they tend to forget, what got them there. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. Oh, 179 from Cy. Merry Christmas and Winnie hugs. Thank you, Cy. Thank you for that, Cy, very much. Everybody, please thank Cy for that. Sean, what's up, buddy? 1989, Merry Christmas, Walt, from Sean. Hope you have a good one. You too, man. Thanks for being here. More Than a Mouse, welcome in. Says, Merry Christmas to you both. I'm about to brave Disney Springs to head over to work at Raglan Road. I hope everyone watching has an amazing Christmas and all the presents. Thanks, buddy. You too. More Than a Mouse. Good to have you in here for a minute. And good luck at work tonight, man. Wendy Lou, who's in the house. What's up, Wendy? Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Dear media, don't need to stir things up. The world is doing just fine without that. Well, they wouldn't sell papers. They wouldn't have people watching. What if they didn't? What's the old saying? Everyone loves a car wreck. It's the truth. Everybody stops to look. You ever notice that on the highway, that when there's an accident, everybody has to stop to look? Nobody can. They don't just go. They have to look. They're not going to get out and help, but they're going to look. And the media knows that. That's how it works. Do we ever see Disneyland car racers come to Walt Disney World? Well, that would be fantastic. If they ever redid Dino Land, right over there, that would be a good area for it, but it doesn't fit. The other thing they could do is, I hate to say it, I know Indiana Jones just came back. You could take that Indiana Jones area. That's a huge area. You could put it right there. But you know what? I don't want everything that's in Disneyland, Victor. I don't want everything that's in Disneyland to be in Disney World, vice versa. I don't. That's the point of it. That's what gives me the incentive to want to go to Disneyland, is because they have different things. They have different aspects of their Haunted Mansion, their pirates, things like that we don't have here, and vice versa. I don't think everybody wants everything that's here to be out there. So I don't want it to be a copycat. I'm glad these different parks have different things. As much as I'm jealous of some of these things that they have, like the Pirates of the Caribbean in Shanghai, I think is probably one of the best rides ever. I don't know that I want it here. Well, maybe because I'll never get to Shanghai, I guess. But yeah, it's good that there is some diversity. I'll use that word, diversity, in these parks. 91J says, Frank Wells was really into mountain climbing. I believe he's one of the few to have climbed all 7 peaks. He was on his way to or from a climb when his plane crashed. How about that? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Good to have everybody here. Everybody's saying hi. Graham Butler, welcome. Hey, Graham. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Love you too, Wendy. Hope you're having a good day. I remember Eisner. He was good. Not perfect, but good. No one will ever compare to Walt Disney, and I bet Walt Disney wouldn't think he was perfect. No, exactly. Nobody's perfect. I mean, you live and learn. That's part of it. It's just what it is. It's all about that. Horizons, welcome in. Good to have you here. Merry Christmas to you. Is my chat behind yours? Yeah, I think it might be behind. Well, I'm kind of getting caught up. Big Matt, welcome in. Good to see you. Iger acquired both Star Wars and Marvel franchises. That's huge for Disney. It is. Acquiring other franchises is one thing. I like the fact that with Iger, he came up with new ideas. He didn't acquire a cruise line. He made his own cruise line. He didn't acquire a new park. He went out and built a new park. He didn't acquire a TV station. He went out and made Disney Channel. These are the things I like. That's what I like. And I am behind on the chat. I'm kind of reading back on some of these because you guys, the chat's flying, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything. We've never been to Disneyland either. Yeah, so I am behind on chat a little bit, guys. 8 p.m. here in the UK. Santa will be here soon. Yes, he will, Wendy, for sure. Al V, welcome in. What's up, Al? Good to see you guys. Merry Christmas to you, man. Hope everybody's having a good start to their Christmas Eve. Frank Campana, welcome in from Stoneham, Mass. Merry Christmas to you as well. But speaking of 2022, I really think Tron opens next year. I think a lot of people think it's going to be 23, but I really think we're going to get it next year. I really, really do. I think they're really pushing to get this done. And it's starting to really evolve into something now. It doesn't just look like a hot mess over there. It actually looks like, an attraction at this point. It's not just a hot mess anymore, which I think is a good thing. I think you're going to start seeing some paving, and I think we're getting closer. I think we're a lot closer than people think. I really think we get it next year. What's up, Chris? Chris Slemmer, one of my best friends, is here. Getting ready for some family to come over. I'll catch the stream later. Love you guys. Chris, Merry Christmas, buddy. Just an informal, relaxing chat today, man. Good to have you here. Bill, welcome in. There's Bill right there. Bill, welcome to you. Merry Christmas. Yes, guys, be sure to hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we get. Let's see if we can hit 100. That'd be a great Christmas present. I appreciate that. But I think we get Tron back next year. I really think we get, obviously, if we get Tron next year, I think we're also going to get, obviously, the train station back, the train back next year. I think D23 next year is going to land some huge changes to some parks. I don't know. I just have this feeling. R. Crawford, welcome in. Good to have you here. And Mr. Fulton Moraz, welcome in. Oh, my dad, his surgery is done on his ankle and his shoulder. He's in recovery. Oh, well, I hope he's doing all right, Mr. Fulton Mraz. I hope everything went well, buddy. I'm glad he's in recovery. Good for you. Hope you have a good Christmas, dude. Yeah, Al is a great neighbor. For sure. I'll be celebrating Christmas with my friend Paul and his family. A tradition I've been doing for that. That's awesome, Debbie. Good for you. That's going to be great. Hope you have a good Christmas with that. But yeah, I think that we get a lot from Disney next year. In terms of different things like that. Obviously, everything's coming back. Fantasmic's coming back. Different things like that. And I really think we get. I know that COVID's kind of rearing its ugly head again. Things are kind of spiking a little bit. I think these spikes should be expected. But I do think we get the normal meet and greets back next year. I think we also get back the parades and the different things like that next year as well. I'm so afraid of the Journey into Imagination. Everything will be announced next year. I don't want it to go. 91J, I hate to say it, but I think it might be time. That ride is extremely dated, and it has to be, at the very least, updated in some way, shape, or form. Do I think that Figment needs to come out of that park? No way. Absolutely not. He is Epcot's character. He is their mascot. But they've got to upgrade that ride. That ride never has a wait. Never, ever, ever has a wait. It's classic, but it's very dated. It needs to be updated a lot. Do you think Disney will hold off on the opening Star Wars Space Cruiser Hotel after all the negative feedback? No, I don't. Not at this point. The wheels are turning. They've already announced it. They've already got people signing up for it. They've already got people that are booked for this thing. I think that they just need to pray, hope and pray that once people actually do it, that they come out of there saying, I loved it. It was fantastic. It's well worth the money. Negative press has been a big thing lately for Disney, but I don't see how they can pull it. I think it makes it worse if they delay it. It just makes them look bad. It makes it look like, oh, no, this is going to, pardon the expression, this is going to suck. We need to make it better. I think they need to say, no, it's not terrible. You're going to love it. We're opening in March. That's how I see it, Zachary. Yes, I think we'll get Tron in 2022. They need to finish it. The Guardians coaster looks great, too. Excited for both. Yeah, Guardians, I definitely think we get next year. I think we get it early next year, too. For sure. Wendy says, I've cooked the turkey just to make the stock for the gravy. Ooh, oh, better take the desserts out for sure. I'm telling you. It needs a retheme, but I don't have to like it. Now, it's one of those things. They could just it could still be Journey into Imagination with Figment. They could just redo it. But that's just me. Needs an upgrade, but must keep Figment. Yeah, Figment's got to stay. It's too big of a icon in that park. I mean, every time they do some sort of festival at Epcot, he's always one of the prominent features of any and all of the merchandise that's in there. So yes, I agree. Wife and I are busy prepping for hosting Christmas Eve at my house. Then we have my youngest son's birthday on Christmas Day and friends coming up from Virginia. That's awesome, Al. Happy birthday to your son, by the way. Redone before. Hope this is just that if they do. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they have done it several times. Paulette Burnett, welcome in. Merry Christmas season greetings to the joy, kiss, hugs, and love. I'm wishing you hope, love, faith. Thank you, Paulette. Same to you and your family. Trying looks finished enough to me. Let's ride it tomorrow. I don't think we could do it. I don't think safety-wise it would be good to do that for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I think Inside Out for Journey into Imagination is an obvious and fitting choice, but why does everything have to be an IP? It doesn't, because Disney didn't originally have everything. Look, Big Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion, It's a Small World. They're not IP. They're not IP. Jungle Cruise, they're not IP. It's just something Disney made up and did. It's fantastic. West Virginia Power Mom, WV Power Mom, welcome in. Good to have you here. Noelle Ash, welcome in. Hey, Noelle, good to see you. Melissa is sleeping, Wendy. She's taking a much-deserved nap. But none of those are IPs. None of those are IPs. And they're some of their most popular rides. Space Mountain's another one. That's not an IP. They don't need to have IP on everything. Tower Terror's not an IP. At least I don't think it is. I think it was their ride first. But either way, they could, there's plenty of things they have that don't have to be IP. You're right. It doesn't. And they work. Jill 4, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you as well. No, not everything needs to be an IP. Hey, Wendy P, welcome in. Good to have you here. And the other thing, too, is not everything has to go away to bring something new. I've always said to me, in my opinion, Eric Newman, welcome in. Can't stay. No problem, buddy. Have a good day, Val. Good to see you here. I always thought that the Great Movie Ride should have stayed, and they should have just added Runaway Railway somewhere else. I don't think we always have to get rid of something to get something new. Sometimes I get it. Yeah, it's completely new. It does not exist in any other park. Yeah, that's exactly right. I agree, 100%. Brandy says, do you think they'll keep pricing out of the middle class to help clean up some of the nastiness that's been more visible throughout the crowd lately? I don't know. Been a lot of nastiness lately. I don't know if that's what, I don't know who's doing it, but all I know is we're seeing it a lot lately. And I don't know where that's coming from, but it is something that's got to stop. Because it's not the most magical, happiest place on earth when you're seeing fighting. People just, I don't even know how to say it. We're losing sight of common decency in this world. People don't say, excuse me, it's a me first world. Pardon me, hold the door for somebody. Hi, how are you? Excuse me, oh, I'm sorry if I bumped you. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, please go first. You were before me. Pushing and shoving the rules today. It's just, it's an unfortunate time. Al says, a gift for me this year has been you, Melissa, and this gang of lovable Disney fanatics. You can never have enough people blessing your life with their presence. I thank you all. Well, thank you, Al, and we're very blessed to have you too, man, for sure. Rockin' Robin, what's up, Glenn? Good to see you. And ones like Splash Mountain are IP, but not everyone knows it. Exactly. That's true. Tell me, Walt, what was a recent refurbishment done to a ride that doesn't contain an IP? None. None that I can think of. You're right. I agree. I don't think they have to. Jonathan Chong says, same to you, Brian. Good. Hello to everyone here. Just came in. Yep. Movie ride upgrade with new tech would have blown away Runaway Railway. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you could have updated some of the scenes. For sure. See, I always hold the door for people, and 50% of the time they don't even make eye contact with me. Too proud to be. Well, that's the key. I mean, it's, do your part. That's the only thing I can say. You can't make people, but you do your part. That's all that matters. If you're able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm nice to people. I hold doors for folks. I say hello. I say thank you. I say pardon me. Excuse me. God bless you when someone sneezes, something like that. If you've done your part and you're able to look yourself in the mirror, that's all you can do. Decorum and good old-fashioned manners go a long way. They do, and it does. Decorum does go a long way. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's, I don't know. It's just not there. Decency and civility don't have a class. Niceness applies to anyone and everyone, regardless of their social status. I agree. Oh, absolutely. 100%, Wendy. It doesn't matter whether you're the poorest of the poor or the richest of the rich. Common courtesy is common courtesy. Because it doesn't cost anything to teach common courtesy. That's free. All it takes is time. The past couple of years have had a doubtless effect. I've had an effect on everyone. I'm afraid in remembering how to be a good social presence for some. I'm putting my faith that it will slowly be. Oh, yeah, I think it will. I think that's part of it. Linda says, the Disney family is one of the blessings I'm most thankful for this Christmas, treating each other how our Lord Jesus would treat us. Amen to that. I agree 100%. So very, very true. It's nice to be nice. Yes. Prince Charming Deb says that all the time, and he's absolutely right. Did want to go over a couple of things with you guys talking about next year. Obviously, there'll be some changes to a different few things next year. I want to show you guys a couple things. Let me know what you think of this, because what we're watching on right now is StreamYard, and what Melissa and I are going to do ultimately in the future, if I can get this thing working, is we're probably going to start streaming from this. We paid for the extra service to try to get. Guys, let me know if I'm. Yeah, I am. I'm kind of. Can you see me? Make sure I'm not losing you. But we paid for the extra service on this, so we're going to try and stream through StreamYard next year and try to get 1080p and things like that. But I did a couple things. I want to know what you guys think of this. What do you think of that? Can you guys see that? I'll take that out. It's got our social media down at the bottom. Okay. That's our Magic Kingdom one. It says Mouse Talk. Welcome, everyone. There's all our social media. There's that one. There's another one that we have here. There's another one that we have here. These are just called, they're overlays. That's all they are. They're just strictly overlays that we have that we can add to kind of spruce things up a little bit. Now, obviously, the videos will hopefully be in 1080. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys could see me. Shiny Prisma, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, just wanted to stop by and say, and bye, and say Merry whatever. Well, Merry Christmas, Shiny. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for being here. The darker fonts are harder to see. Okay. All right. So, yeah, like the welcome everyone up there. Gotcha. A little bit harder to see. Now, part of it is because down here at the bottom, right there, that's a darker font to see because behind you, right here, is a dark font as well. So if that was a lighter font, it might be better. Like, for instance, down there, they're all in white. So I get what you're saying. Like this one, see, they're all white. Everything's white here. So with that, it doesn't matter that it's a dark screen behind it. It's easy to see. So again, I might use these. I think I'd like them. Well, all of them are going to be used, Brandy. They're all going to be used in different aspects. I like the last one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. There's that one. There's that one. I like all of them. I like different ones for like this one's a Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot. I got to do one for Magic Kingdom. I mean for Animal Kingdom. I might do different ones just to have it spruced up a little bit. I may not use them at all. I don't know yet. But I think, excuse me, can't see any of it as I'm on my phone. Oh, okay. That's all right, Wendy. David Stevens, welcome in, buddy. Merry Christmas to you as well. Jan's here. What's up, Jan? Welcome in, buddy. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks, Captain Akron. I appreciate it. Just something a little different. Like the white and the blue and the best. We'll see. Again, I don't know what I'm going to use just yet. I'm sure I'll use something. I can use now my banner. As you guys can see, you no longer see the StreamYard logo up there. I can put Mouse Talk in there if I want. I got it over here, so I don't need it. But yeah, different things we can do. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I don't know what we're going to use just yet, but we'll try something. There's Jeff. What's up, Jeff? Merry Christmas to you. Hope you're doing well. I can see it. I can see it's there, Walt, but it's tiny. Yeah, it's supposed to be tiny because ultimately with these overlays, Wendy, I don't want them to be too big because then it takes up the whole screen and then it's too busy. The whole point is for you guys to watch the stream, but there's other stuff there just in case, just to make it a little bit nice. That's all. Again, we may not even use it, but it's at least something we might. Okay. Hey, yes, if you have a lighter background, the lighter fonts might be harder to read. Exactly. And what I'm thinking, Steve, is we're going to be outside during the day in a lot of streams, so it will be lighter out. So the darker fonts might work better. That was my thought process behind those. We'll see. Again, it's a work in progress. We'll see how things go. But yep, we have a few things coming for next year. Again, we're going to try to make some changes to the membership and maybe just make some changes to how we stream. Things have, we've been taking kind of a step back and it shows. We're not growing anywhere near as much as we used to, which is perfectly fine. Where we are is great. But it's definitely, it's been, what's the word I want to use? Downsized a little bit, I guess, maybe. But we're going to try to ramp things up a little bit for next year, make them a little bit more unique and interesting. You might see some more streams or vlogs. Vlogs is the word. You might see a few more vlogs than you used to, which are obviously pre-recorded, pre-edited, and put up. You might see a little bit more of that. Still see your streams, but we might try to make some changes there. Just something different. No, not at all, right? Could you imagine having that? That would be terrible. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Can longstanding members get courtesy air travel tickets, please? I wish, Wendy. I wish I could afford to do that. That would be amazing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Guys, 84 likes. Holy cow. That's awesome. So I know Jeff and Angela today were over at We're at Disney's Hollywood Studios today. Melissa and I, as we said before, we're locked out. We're blocked out for 2 weeks from the 17th of December to January 2nd. So January 2nd, we go back into the parks. And we'll be back. Matt, what's up, buddy? Matt Simba 2's here. Mike Wazowski's in the house from Chicago. Good to have you guys here. Thank you all for being here, everybody. We're at 85 likes. We're 15 away. That's amazing. For basically 50 minutes, and we might even hit 100 likes on just a fun stream. I appreciate that. But the parks, I got to say, to go from the package that we have right now for our annual passes to the next one up, it's a huge jump in cost for what basically amounts to 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of December, that we may not even be in town for. So I don't know that we're going to do it. Yes. Matt, got that at Hollywood Studios. So we're going to kind of, we have to make the decision soon because ultimately Melissa and I renew our passes in January. But we're really, really leaning towards staying where we are and not getting rid of the blackout dates in December. I don't know. But we'll see. I love your channel because you are live so often. It is great being so personal. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. We try to, what we don't want, there's so many streamers out there now. There are so many streamers out there right now. And there are so many streamers that go all the time. They go every day. I can't do that. I mean, obviously, we just can't do it because we work during the week. But I also want to make sure that our streams are, and this isn't a knock on anybody, but I want to make sure it's quality, not quantity. Okay? If I go every day of the week, I'm not going to give you good stuff every day. I'm just not. At least that's my thought process. I could be totally wrong. Maybe I'm just not thinking right. I think the quality has to be there. So for me, I'd rather do less days and bring you really good stuff. And hopefully we do that. And if we don't, we need to know. Dieter F, welcome in from Germany. My goodness gracious, welcome in. It's almost Christmas for you guys are. Off the wrap a little more. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. You too, Pixar Shark. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great day. You can always upgrade the pass at a later date too if you stay with current pass. Oh, okay. I didn't think they were doing that. I don't know why. Let's see. Teresa says, if those two are the only 2 weeks you're blocked out, it might not be worth it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yep, pretty much. Sorry, I was out and about when I said hello earlier. Oh, it's all right, Carlos. Dude, it's Christmas Eve. Totally. Don't worry about us, man. We totally understand. No problem at all. I just appreciate you coming in at all. Thanks, man. But, yeah, so I don't know that we'll get the passes and do that. It just doesn't, I don't know. I mean, it's been hard the last 2 weeks. Like, we haven't been inside a park since last Friday. We were in there on Friday the 17th. But we didn't stream. We were at the Christmas party. Myself, Mason, and Melissa were at the Christmas party. I did a couple of Instagram things on there, but that was it. But it's been, we'll be all this week. We haven't gone to a park. All next week we won't go to a park till next Sunday when we're back at Magic Kingdom. So it's not easy, but sometimes it's good to take that break. We did that last year, if you guys remember. But they are definitely, removal of Disney's Magical Express signage begins at Walt Disney World Resort Hotel. So, yeah, we talked about it earlier. It's going away. It is definitely going away. It is definitely going away. What? Oh, that's what I wanted to ask everybody about. Did everybody watch Hawkeye? Did everybody finish watching the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus? What did everybody think of Hawkeye? I got to know. What did you guys think on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not good, 5 being great? What do you rate Hawkeye? Where's it rate for you guys? While you guys are putting that in the chat, I'm going to ask. Matt says I have the pass, formerly known as Platinum, and it was the same price as the current Sorcerer Pass. Not sure about spending the extra $400 to stay at the same level. See what I mean? Paulette's putting in some verses there for us. Very nice. My Art Miracles. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Mr. R. Crawford has got a jet. Thanks, Walt, for the diversion from the Christmas Eve craziness. Merry Christmas. You too, man. Have a good night. So, nope, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Jonathan, not yet. Debbie, not yet. Going to finish watching Hawkeye tonight. Haven't seen it yet. Didn't watch it. How long are you and Melissa blacked out? We're blacked out till Sunday. Next Sunday, not this Sunday. We got a whole another week to go. A week from this Sunday, the 2nd, we can go back in. I will say another thing I wanted to let you guys know while I'm waiting to see. Hello, Walt, Melissa, and all the other Ohana here. Merry Christmas, Dennis. Merry Christmas to you, too. Watching it this week. This week, we're going to binge watch it. Watching so far, I like it. Okay, so. Let's see, watching it this one. Carlos hasn't watched it yet. Right. I got to say, for me, I think it's my favorite of the ones that we've had so far. We've had, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Loki, and Hawkeye. I think I've enjoyed this one the best. Maybe because it was just so, I don't know, just so basic and down to earth. I don't know. It's just something about it. I really enjoyed it. I've watched the first 3 episodes and I like the show so far. There you go. We're too busy binging Ink Masters. That's funny. Haven't seen the finale, but rated 4. I've really enjoyed it. Me too, BP. I've given it, of the ones that they've aired so far, I've really enjoyed it a lot. I think part of it is because I went in with 0 expectations. And I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really done well. In a lot of aspects of it, they didn't get too over the top with anything. I think they just kept it very basic. And I like that. I think it was a good show. Had some surprises in there, some neat things. I really enjoyed it. For me, it was my favorite out of all of them. I know everybody really loved Loki and WandaVision. I liked them. I just, for some reason, it was just something about this one that I just enjoyed a little bit more. But we'll see. But yeah, that was my take on that. I thought that Hawkeye was done really, really well. We'll see how the next ones do. I know She-Hulk is coming and a couple of other ones are coming. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I get worried sometimes that some of this stuff isn't going to go well. Has anyone out there seen, like Eternals did not do well at all in the movie theaters? You absolutely should spend another $400 for your AP CEO Bob Paycheck's annual bonus is counting on it. Yep. But remember, Dennis, you have a choice. You don't have to. I'll go Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, then Loki. Oh my God, you like Falcon and Winter Soldier? I think that's my least favorite. I did not like that at all. But I don't know. These mini shows are good. They're starting to tie the mini shows into the big movies. If you guys saw the trailer for the Multiverse of Madness, we'll see. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes down there in the future. But I think it's going to be nowhere near as satisfying and as wonderful as the first 10 years of Marvel. Just my opinion. I thought they hit it out of the park the first 10 years with everything they did. I don't know that they can duplicate that. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't see them being able to do what they did. You know, they just knocked it out of the park. But I did enjoy the show, maybe because I understood it more than the others. Maybe, Carlos, that was the problem with me, was all the politics that they had in it. It was very political. That was the whole show. But I don't know. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like it. I try to get away from all that stuff when I go to the movies and TV. I don't want to deal with it. But anyway, I don't know, guys. Well, I'm rambling now. We're coming up on an hour. I won't hold you guys much longer. I do want to let you know that you will be seeing more from Universal from us next year as well. We're already starting to possibly book a few of the resorts so that we can show you what the resorts look like, whether that be in the form of a vlog or a live stream. I know that their parks are a little bit more strict as to being able to film on rides, so it makes it a little bit harder. But what I will say is we're going to do more of it. We haven't stayed at any of their resorts yet. We want to see those resorts. We want to have fun with those and test them out and see what they're like. I think they could be a lot of fun. Dennis says, hello, Carlos. Thanks for sharing number one. Yeah, that was nice. All right. I don't know what that is. Let's go ahead and hide that. Sorry, guys. I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, we got to let it go. Anyway, Greg Marlowe, welcome in. Good to have you guys here. So any last questions on anything Disney related, Marvel related, anything related before we head on out? Again, we're just kind of chatting to get to have fun here. But if you guys have anything else you want to talk about, let me know in the chat. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions I can. Cool, it'll be interesting. Universal Resorts don't know much about it. Exactly. Jonathan, that's exactly right. And that's why I want to do it, is because I think we get less and less of that. We don't see a lot of resort hopping when it comes to Universal. I get it. I mean, we're a Disney-centric community. That's what we're 95% about. But, Universal shouldn't be taboo. It shouldn't be something that we can't talk about or we can't incorporate. We did a video just the other day on the Hogwarts Castle Christmas light show. I highly recommend go watching it. It's really, really, really good. Yeah, I think it is anyway. God bless. You too, Al. Have a great one, buddy. Hope you do. Hey, Suzanne, Merry Christmas to you as well, you and the family. Hope you're all having a great time. Question, was Ron in Home Sweet Home Alone? I don't know. I didn't see it. Was he in it? I can't answer that question. Oh. I can't answer that question. I didn't see it. WDW Max. What's up, Max? Good to see you, my man. How are you, pal? Hope you're having a good one. Multi-universe. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. But again, we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen with Disney and Universal next year. I think that we're probably going to get more information. Have you guys noticed Universal is really quietly not talked at all about Epic Universe? Remember they were supposed to have another park coming? And they had Epic Universe, and they had all this news. I haven't heard anything about that. Nothing. I haven't heard anything about that. It's a brand new park that's going to be coming. I don't get it. Wishing you all the very best. Safe holidays. Hope you see some streams next week, no matter where you are sharing it from. It's always fun. It is always fun. Merry Christmas to you, too. Dennis, no, good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. Hey, good morning, Dennis. Is it Christmas where you are, buddy? That's awesome. Sassy H, welcome in. Welcome in from Germany. My goodness, everybody's in here right now. This is awesome. Thank you all for being here. Renee and I are thinking about hopping over to Universal one day next year when we spend a week at our DVC. I would. Al, I really, really would. I think you really, really would like it. I think it's fantastic. I think you'd have a great time with it. Everybody's saying Merry Christmas. Last topic I'm going to bring up, and then we're going to hop on out of here. Anybody for Christmas? Is there anybody out there that what's the one thing that is your main tradition for Christmas? Or maybe, is it a certain ornament you have to put on your tree? A certain tree's got to go in a certain area. You got to go out and get the tree together. Vera Mike's welcome in. Good to see you, my man. From Play Pig. Carlos, he said Play Pig. For us, it's just about putting up the trees. This year we have like 8 trees, which is the most we've ever done. Their new park, a sleeping giant, Universal, slowly taking over Disney's market share. You know what, Dennis? We're going to see about that. I mean, we're going to see what this park brings. I really do feel that part of what doesn't help Universal is the fact that they don't allow us to stream on their rides. It's free advertisement. If they would do that even more, I think they would be even bigger. Because in my opinion, I think part of the influx of Disney is because of all the people that stream their parks. I spend 2 weeks on my Disney World trips now. If you get me interested in Universal, I have to increase it to 3. Not really. Just kind of do both. Brian, what's up, Brian? Brian Eisenhart's in the house. Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here, pal. But with us, it's just the same thing every year. We did this year for the first time. We actually opened presents on Christmas Eve because of Walter and his girlfriend. We're not going to see them tomorrow, and they wanted us to open some presents today, so we opened some presents today, which was nice. But other than that, we normally don't. We would normally open everything on Christmas Day. But yeah, I hope you guys are ready. I think next year is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure we're going to continue to grow, which is going to be great. But just having all of you in our lives has been a fantastic thing. We've gotten so many cards from so many people. I just went to the P.O. Box today and picked up even more cards from everybody. So I just want to I just want to say thank you to everybody for this year. Thank you for always supporting us. Whether it's one stream, whether it's every stream, whatever it may have been, you guys are great, and we really appreciate the love. It just means a lot to us. There are so many people. There are so many streamers out there now. I mean, just today alone, there was probably six streamers going today at Disney World, at different parks. And, that kind of takes away from the market share. It really makes things saturated. And, now you have to choose who you're going to watch. Who are you really going to watch? I can have 6 screens up, but who am I really watching of those 6 screens? So if you take the time to come into our stream, that means a lot to us. And we really do appreciate that. And we're going to do our best. We're not going to change who we are. We are who we are. We're going to stream on the days that we can. And we're going to try to make it as fun as we can for you guys. But you guys are all fantastic. We do it for you. We love doing it, but we love the interaction. We love making new friends. We try our best to see whoever we can if time permits and schedules permit. I know there are some people down here this week that we didn't get to see. Timothy, the Rainwaters are down here. We didn't get to see them. I know the Doofleys are down here. I'm hoping to be able to see them, but we'll see. It's a matter of how things are. It is love, Walt. I'm a big guy and say that without shame or embarrassment. Well, we do. We love you guys too. And, you guys, it means a lot to us. But, I know there's more, I don't want to say competition, but there's more streamers out there. You have other choices. We get it. But we appreciate you taking any of the time you take to be with us, to spend it with us. Your time is valuable. We only get one time around the track on this earth, and to spend any of that time with Melissa and I, we're very honored and blessed that you do that. So from the bottom of our hearts, we really hope that all of you have a very Merry Christmas. Spend time with your family and friends. Remember, there are people out there that care for you and love you, and that's us and everybody in this chat. We're honored and blessed to be a part of this Disney community. It means a lot to us. And we always say take care of yourselves and each other, and we wholeheartedly mean that. And I think that's what we need to do in this world. We love you guys. Have a great Christmas. Enjoy it. Hope you guys get everything you want. But mostly we just hope you have health and happiness. That's what's most important. But we love you guys. Merry Christmas. And we'll talk to you all really, really soon. Merry Christmas, everybody.